check it. They got a climbing wall, an outdoor one, right outside the cafe that we're going to. This one's called New Meadow Coffee. I've been clicking around Google Maps, just kind of curious. Read some good reviews. This is my first cafe in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was cool. I was just clicking around Google Maps. Found you guys. Is this mainly a climbing wall facility?
It's mainly a climbing gym, yeah.
Cool. Check it out. You got the whole climbing space here. People probably come to climb, just hang out. And you just opened the coffee shop as like an addition?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, what's this for?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Usually we don't, well...
I can show you my channel.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, barista's choice. Whatever you want to make me. So they got some baked items here. Strawberry coffee cake, carrot walnut muffin, chocolate muffin. You bake all of these here?
Yeah, my sister bakes it.
Oh, really? Okay. I guess we'll go for that one. That's the most popular, you said?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right.
Works at the moment. Enjoy. Yeah, that's just a cappuccino made with a natural processed Colombia coffee.
All right. We'll try it out. It looks very pretty. Good taste, too. ¿Quieres un poco?
No,
Un poquito. ¿No quieres?
tengo problemas con el azúcar.
This is the strawberry coffee cake that the guy's sister bakes. This looks beautiful. Whoa. I'm not usually the type to throw fruits in something like a coffee cake. I like those things to kind of be separate, but this is incredible. Nowhere to really do work. There are some tables outside, but overall, you know, I would say it's a cool San Antonio experience. Can you show me the beans? You get your beans from anywhere cool? And is there?
Yeah, so my buddy Mike is the owner of Weathered Hands Coffee. He is in Dripping Springs, and so he sources directly from the farms around the world. These two particular, I believe, are from Colombia.
Colombia, yeah.
Yeah, so Mike was a roaster at another coffee roaster that we both used to work at. And then he took off and started his own company.
This is a very competitive business, right? Like sourcing coffee, roasting.
Yeah.
I mean, even opening your own cafe.
Yeah, it can be. I think where San Antonio now is in a place where I think most shops are wanting to kind of collaborate with each other. There is a big sense of community.
Is that a new thing in San Antonio? Like that environment, the business environment of like, okay, you can have a business and I can have a business and we're both gonna win together?
I think it's a younger generation type of thing. I think people now in general are wanting to collaborate and kind of just have more of a sense of community. You know, I think it helps everybody out.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
8:33. All right, just in case y'all wanted to know what San Antonio looks like on the street, this is it right now. Obviously not the most beautiful part, cloudy day too, but we're on our way to the second coffee shop, and you know, you see a bunch of coffee trucks on the side of the road, very common. Here it is, guys, right in this gas station. The coffee truck there, a taco truck here, and the highway's right here. So in what can be perceived as a boring, lame San Antonio, you got really cool spots like these, and the only way you really gotta find out about them is if you talk to people who live here. So we'll try to figure out what we do first. All right, they're making my coffee. I told them to get creative with it, make me whatever you want. Theory coffee, and they got a taco truck here. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna get creative ourselves. We're not gonna have another sweet pastry or anything. We're actually gonna go get some Mexican food with our coffee. And this lady's smiling at me. She might have something to say. You know, I'm still shy to vlog in public, believe it or not. It's still very scary for me. Is that mine? Thank you. What'd you get? What'd you get?
A latte.
Latte?
Yes.
I don't even know what they made me here. You mind if I sit here?
Let's go.
You want to be my camera woman?
YouTube channel? Yeah.
Yeah, just for a second. Just for the taste, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I usually travel alone, so it gets very challenging to hold the camera, eat, drink, and multitasking, you know what I mean? What's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel?
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. What'd you guys do? Just straight Americano?
So yeah, it's a short Americano, so it's just gonna be like a little less water than in a normal Americano.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's been watering down my Americano, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Americanos nowadays, they're too watery. Good on them. A short Americano, that's something to write down. Everywhere we go, we gotta tell them, do a short Americano. How's it going, man?
How you doing, man?
Am I allowed here with my coffee?
Yes, of course.
Is this your truck?
Yes, it's my truck.
What's your name?
Francisco.
Adan.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
So gusto. Give me whatever you want. What, breakfast taco?
Want a breakfast taco?
Yeah.
We have a chilaquiles tacos. Do you want to try a chilaquiles tacos?
I think so, yeah, chilaquile taco. Es chistoso que en Miami todo el mundo me habla en español, mismo que no soy latino, pero acá veo que la gente no me habla en español, me hablan en inglés.
Es porque eres güero.
All right, guys, Naco Mexican, the neighboring business. This is pretty cool. I mean, you have the street noise. I don't know how well you can hear me, but you get the real San Antonio vibe out here. It's ready, guys. Oh my gosh. That's a big taco.
It's a big taco. It's a chilaquiles taco. The chilaquiles is on the bottom, the egg, and the brisket on the top. Okay?
So the brisket is like the Texas twist, right? It's like you take Texas barbecue.
We call it Mexican brisket because it's the same part of the brisket, but we slow cook and we marinate with Mexican salsas, and after that we share the meat.
I really don't know what else to say. I want to wait like 30 seconds for those flavors to settle in. Oh yeah, that's good stuff, man. So for those of you watching, asking yourselves, what's chilaquiles? They're basically these fried tortillas. They don't fry them all the way to become a tortilla chip. Wow, the birds are being so loud. Can you guys calm down? Look, they got birds here waiting to eat my leftovers. Anyways, guys, chilaquiles, like I was saying, fried tortillas, but not fried all the way to be a tortilla chip. As a matter of fact, they're a little soggy, and they put a sauce on them. This one's not too heavily sauced, but they got a lot going on with the egg and the brisket and the cheese.
¿Tienes tu página en
YouTube.
YouTube o en Instagram?
Sí, YouTube, Instagram, los dos. Vamos.
Por favor.
Okay, let's see. YouTube.
I like it.
Un gusto. Victor,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Okay.
Adam,
Happy good day, sir.
you too. You know, sometimes I say barista would be my second dream job.
Really?
Yeah, just like coffee and hanging around people. And how long has this stranded coffee been around?
This one, like a month, and the trailer's been open for 4 years now, or about to be 4 years. So, you like matcha?
I deal with it.
Okay, I'll make you something else.
I'm a guy that likes things, you know. Like I'm definitely not gonna be like that was disgusting. It's just I wouldn't like deliberately go out of my way to get a matcha.
You like chai?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, give it a shot. Yeah, that was good.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Ice your hot.
Whatever you want. Look at this merch. And the coffee comes from Colombia, Ethiopia, Honduras, Costa Rica. Believe it or not, filming inside coffee shops is not my comfort zone. Most of my videos are out and about.
Out in the wild.
Yeah, because I can be obnoxious and speak loudly when I'm outdoors, you know.
You can be obnoxious in here.
Okay, there we go. Iced chai. Stranded Coffee, San Antonio, Texas. Two really cool baristas. What are your names again?
I'm Jorge.
Jorge?
I'm David.
David. Adam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I like it. I mean, I like chai in general, but it's good. It's nice.
Yeah, it's good, dude. It's like a vanilla ice cream. It's a sweet treat.
Yeah, it's a sweet treat. It's very like, I can finish this fast
Yeah, for sure.
without noticing. 716 South Alamo, right across from the bus stop. So yesterday I tried to pull up right here on this coffee truck. It was closed. I found it on Google, and also one of the other baristas recommended this place to me. It's called Akanai. I think it's some Thai food truck, coffee truck. We're gonna figure it out. So what's the deal here? Is this a Thai coffee truck?
We're Southeast Asian influence. My wife is Thai, and so I lived in Thailand with her for 3 years, and I was a green buyer for a coffee company in Bangkok. And so I've been in coffee for over 10
Oh, wow.
years. And so when I came back to San Antonio, we were like, okay, let's do something coffee related, but all my friends own coffee businesses, so I was like, I don't want to compete with them. They're doing a great job, so let's bring in some like Southeast Asian coffees. Good introduction to our truck is the SCM. It's the Thai equivalent of like a Vietnamese iced coffee, but when you go to Thailand, you can order an SCM pretty much anywhere, and it's made with espresso.
Okay.
And this drink is very intentional. I don't roast dark. We're a roaster, so I don't roast dark. So I do a double long shot of espresso. We're trying to emphasize the bitterness of the coffee, which seems kind of weird, but the milk is sweet because there's sweet condensed milk in there, and they kind of balance each other.
Still gonna have that strong coffee feel.
Yeah, strong
Okay,
coffee
great.
feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I need to start my day.
Cool.
It's cool to see a coffee truck like this just chilling in front of what I think is another climbing gym. We are somewhere near downtown San Antonio, and a lot of people tell me San Antonio is kind of boring, that if I go there I shouldn't stay for more than 2 days. Like, what do you think is special about this place, if anything at all?
Oh, dude, yeah, it is boring. It is boring. It's a boring city. It's our saying here is keep San Antonio lame. You know what I mean? But it's definitely what they all say here is a major city with a small town feel. You know, but it's the people that keep you here. You know, it's the people. Texas has this rep where we're very sweet, kind people, and I think San Antonio takes it to a whole nother level. You know, especially with the majority of the culture here being Hispanic. We're very loving and embracive people, you know? So I would say, for those that want to travel to San Antonio, get to mingle with locals, don't do the tourist stuff. Stay away from the Riverwalk, don't do any of that crap. Find what the locals are doing and do that.
All right, let's try it out. I really like that, man. That's really good. See, I usually don't drink coffee with milk, but this, like, the reason for that is because I like strong coffee.
Yeah.
But I see that the milk and the sweetness here, it doesn't cancel out the strength of the coffee. Kind of joins it in a nice way.
That's kind of harmonious.
Wow.
Glad you like it.
That's really good.
How'd you hear about us?
Google.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then the first coffee shop that I visited was actually New Meadow, where Raphael. Yeah. So he said you're a friend of his, right?
Yeah, Raphael and I go back a while. We both. He was my customer at a different coffee shop.
Oh, really?
Back in the day, but he'd been in coffee for a while, and so then we worked for the same company for a while, and so I've known him for over a decade.
There's a jalapeno pepper in there. Is everyone like friends with the burritos? Yeah.
We're friends with everyone. Yeah. The person that just left, we know her. We're friends with her. These people, we know them.
Yeah, I'm
We also-
noticing that like every other customer just knows the guy. So
Yeah, Jerry, he's very.
He's the owner.
Yeah. Jerry,
yeah.
And he's really cool. Like we've hung out with him. We've gone to dinners with him and his wife. We have a little business and we supply it to different coffee shops in San Antonio.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What's the name of your business?
It's Crumbs.
Crumbs?
Suri.
You have like a card or an Instagram
Yeah,
or?
we have an Instagram.
Cool.
We have a.
Shout you out. Crumbs.satx, San Antonio, Texas. Cool. Looks like good stuff. All right, we made it to a new part of town. Well, not a new one, but to Adam, it's new. If there's a haunted place in San Antonio, I think this is it. Anyways, I was told that one of the must-visit cafes here in the city, everyone keeps talking about it. It's called the Shotgun House. It's in this building. I think it's becoming more and more obvious that this is another product of gentrificación, as we like to say in these times. Where do I enter the place though? That's the one confusing thing. That is not an entrance. How about this for a coffee tour? Not what you expected, right? Oh. Finally, air conditioning. Yes, this is it. Shotgun house. Okay, from the haunted San Antonio house to the shotgun house. And we enter.
So when they started, they lived in a shotgun house. So that's where the name comes
Oh,
from.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the space and then I'll circle back to you. Thank you. What's your name, by the way?
Ryan.
Adam.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Check it out, guys. Interesting, right? They got a chalkboard. You can write anything you want. Random rooms and studios and other things that, well, that's a bathroom. Honestly, nothing too interesting up here. Pretty impressive workspace too, I gotta say. There's another whole bar situation here. And I guess this is where they roast. So you got it all happening right in front of you. You can post up with your laptop, sit with friends, have a chat.
Nice, dirty horchata.
How do you explain horchata, what it is? It's like a rice drink?
Like rice and cinnamon sugar drink.
It's like gives me chocolate milk vibes, but it's not
Yeah.
quite chocolate milk.
Like a thicker texture Mexican drink.
This is really good.
Thank you.
Here is the banana bread. So the banana bread's pretty good. I mean, I would add chocolate in there. Shotgun Coffee Roasters. Pretty cool spot if you're in San Antonio. Come check it out. Anyways, guys, catch a glimpse of downtown San Antonio over there. And then there's this whole creek, which I don't know what it's supposed to be down here. They have a river walk here, sort of, but obviously not as beautiful. I don't know if this connects to the river walk eventually, but this is a whole area that is getting gentrified slowly but surely, especially with that Shotgun Roasters coffee house. I mean, they've been there for a while, but they really expanded it, and the whole complex in there gives you this vibe that, you know, it's becoming a more popular part of town. And then if you walk down the side streets, you have these old San Antonio homes. A lot of people will have signs up saying, "Mi barrio no se vende," which means my neighborhood is not selling. It's not for sale. They don't want to sell out. They don't want to move. And I mean, you can't blame them. They've been living their lives here, you know, for as long as they can remember. Why would they want to change things if they're happy? Hello. ¿Cómo está? Esa comida aquí es típica de una región de
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Okay, cool. Check it out. This is pretty cool. What is this?
The name is salchipulpo.
Salchipulpo?
Yeah, it's salchicha. Luego la cortan adentro y ya le ponen el aderezo.
And here is my agua de piña.
Agua de piña.
Hold up. I think this is some of the best pineapple juice I've ever had in my life. I asked her if it was gonna be a heavy dish. She's like, nah, it's not too heavy. This is crazy. What's going on? I don't know what this is. Chilaquiles rellenos, so stuffed chilaquiles with a side of potatoes and beans. Eso es la tortilla. Solo para verlo como que es. They make it like a pocket and they fill it with cheese. and it's sitting under all this cream and cheese and onions alongside beans and potatoes. This is a crazy dish. When in San Antonio, La Calavera.
La calavera garbancera por los españoles. Ellos trajeron el garbanzo y en México, en especial en Guadalajara, se vendía el maíz y el frijol. Pero llegó el garbanzo y pues valía más caro, era más dinero. La calavera garbancera es porque los españoles llegaron, introducieron el garbanzo y pues ahí nosotros somos españoles. Nosotros vendemos garbanzos y tenemos dinero. Nosotros no somos mexicanos. Y de ahí viene el nombre.
Un gusto. The San Antonio coffee tour continues here in front of a place called NoFi. The guys at Akanai told me about this. Apparently, you're not allowed to use Wi-Fi in this place. I mean, they don't have it. And then I don't know if they're gonna want us to film even, but it's supposed to be a very distinct vibe. Hi, how's it going?
It's for you, and I'll be right back with some water.
Thank you. All right, so here's the menu. Cool vibe in here. Very relaxing. We got coffee, some coffee cake, and tea. Everyone seems pretty happy. They got vinyl records, a really cool coffee bar. Very small, minimal space, but in good use, I would say.
Just grab some shots and then we'll get to it.
Sounds good. I'm mostly waiting for kettles to heat up over here, so.
You do cafes specifically, or is it just one of the things?
I've found that that's what I'm the least bad at. So
Cool.
that's what I do the most of.
Cool.
Yeah, I love portraiture, but I have a huge deficiency in direction. So despite tutelage from the best of the best, you know, do what you know, right?
Yeah. Or do what you can get better at.
Well, it's
You know?
10,000 iterations, not 10,000 hours, for sure.
I mean, what's the difference? Like just doing it 10,000 times?
Well, 10,000 times, because you could take 10,000 hours for one iteration, and at that point, like, what's the point?
Coffee cake looks interesting. I don't know if it's gonna beat that strawberry coffee cake we had at the beginning of that other place, but I like how it has frosting on it. Some cinnamon in there. I wouldn't say it beats the other one, but it's pretty good. Thank you, my friend. Any secrets I need to know? Drink it slowly.
Drink it slowly. Honestly, you can chug it. I'm playing. I'll do that. You guys ready?
You know, they say you gotta pour it at a certain height, you know? Changes how it hits the cup. And, you know, just the whole experience you're gonna have is gonna be different. I don't know, I'm kidding. Bullshit. Interesting. As a guy who doesn't normally enjoy pour-overs, I would say that's a pretty good one. You know, I like that. That's cool. A little watered down, you know? I'm more of a strong espresso guy. Honestly, I like the presentation. They give it to you on this nice little board. Cups are cool. This is so San Antonio, you know? Like, you just got a guy coming in, taking photos of coffee for fun, and the people here working are just vibing with him and letting him do his thing. They're not getting salty about it. They're not saying no.
What was your name?
Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you. I'm Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah.
It's great to meet you.
Likewise.
All right.
Thanks for visiting.
Good luck down the road with this place.
Cheers. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sure you guys are going to do great. This is awesome.
Yeah, next time you're in
All
town,
right.
hit us up.
For sure. Have a good one.
Later.
What brings you to San Antonio?
Work. I work for USA, so I came down here 7 years ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, how about you?
I'm just traveling. You know, having some coffee, talking to Albus.
Talking to strangers?
Yeah.
And everything. Look at that, man.
I think this is an okay place to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you feel the difference in energy between Miami and here? I mean, Miami you can talk to strangers, but it's in a different There's a different way.
They feel tougher for some reason. I think.
There needs to be a reason to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you and your husband own this place? Okay, yeah. So everyone said when I said, "What about San Antonio Gold?" They said your husband. What's his name again?
Jason.
Jay. Yeah. Oh, Jay's a great guy. That's like what everyone said.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I guess I gotta include it in the.
Yeah, they all.
There's
work.
royalty going on right here.
Yeah. I mean, we like what we do. I think when you're passionate and you love something that you do, then it kind of comes out in your products.
See how it is.
Yeah, man. I like what you're doing. It's pretty cool.
I like that. Great layout to get work done, to chat, come here on your own, talk to the baristas. Very cool space, friendly people, and as you walk through, you got a barber shop.
I came from a small background. I got 2 brothers, that's it. I have 6 kids. My older kids have kids, so I have 3 grandkids.
You have 3 grandkids?
Yeah.
What are you, how old are you, say?
42.
42? Damn.
I really didn't think much of cutting hair. After coming out of the restaurant industry, I did like warehouse work, and then after that, I started starting my own kind of businesses, doing graphic design, drawing, because I draw like portraits and stuff of people. And then, just like after COVID had hit, things had slowed down for my business. I had a graphic design business and tattooing, and that got real slow. My wife was like, why don't you try cutting hair? So the owners here, the 2 owners at the shop, there's one of them's the guy you met out there at the coffee shop, the one that's sitting down over there.
Yeah.
The other one's the guy cutting hair right here next to me. They're really good friends of mine. We all went to church together. I didn't get into church until about 5-6 years ago, man.
What got you into it?
My wife started going. I still wasn't really big into it, but when we figured out about my son's condition is what made me like full blown like, okay, I'm gonna take this serious.
What's the condition exactly?
Muscular dystrophy.
Muscular dystrophy. What is it? What does it lead
basically,
to?
it's like a condition where basically your body doesn't produce what they call dystrophin. So basically, what happens is it starts to make your muscles break down. So, like by the time my son's like in high school, he'll probably be in a wheelchair. Their life expectancy. It's a lot longer now that technology is advanced, but you know, like before it used to be like 18 years old. Now they live till they're like, you know, 30s, 40s, but eventually like the heart either goes out or your diaphragm goes out because it's a muscle.
How old is he now?
So he's the twin, so he'll be 12 this year.
Must be tough.
It's tough because he's our only son, but he's a handful, dude. Like, my boy's bad. It makes it hard to you want to sympathize with it. But he's a menace, dude. but yeah, it was definitely tough when we got the news. But me and my wife are real big Christians, man. And we really believe on these, leaning on God, and we feel like God's gonna take care of our son. All right, brother. If I was in control, I'd take that shit out of my son's body and put it in his own.
Yeah.
But I can't do that, so yeah, I just kind of lean on God for it. When I first started, it was just for that. You know, now it's more just, hey, like I just want to live a better life, like all in all general. Like I did the whole, I was in a gang growing up, sold drugs growing up. So to be able to be in a position where I can tell my kids I went through that, and like I want them to do the opposite. Hey, in order to do it, I gotta show them the opposite. So my kids see me at church praising, praying for people.
What made that attractive? The gangs and everything.
You know, it was just my older brother, man. I followed my older brother everywhere he went, and he was a gang member. He grew up in poverty. I didn't grow up with my dad. Grew up with just my mom. Drugs ran rampant through our house, you know what I mean? That lifestyle was just intriguing to me, man. Making fast money, making a lot of money real quick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what got you to snap out of it though?
What got me out of that lifestyle, to be honest with you, again, was just my wife. When I met my wife, she already had her daughter, which is my stepdaughter. And a lot of times my wife, because she worked, she was like a really good person, the opposite. Didn't hang out in the streets. And sometimes she would ask me to watch, her daughter for her, and it just felt weird to me. Like I didn't want to bring them around that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to as Adam, I was never raised around that. I've had my own struggles in life, other places in other ways, but I meet a lot of people who have similar stories to you, maybe a little different. I kind of want to be the guy who's listening, understanding, and maybe even participate in opening that exit door. But I don't want to play with fire that I can't handle, you understand?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing for me would be, I feel like you already said it, it's more just understanding. I feel like a lot of people that don't grow up in that lifestyle don't understand it. They have a mindset of like I hate to hear people say like, oh, you have a choice. Because at the end of the day, like now that I'm older, I realize like, yeah, when I was younger, I had a choice. But when that's all you know and you grow up around that, you don't understand it. You don't feel like you have a choice. Like I didn't feel like I had a choice at the time. Now the only unfortunate thing is I feel like helping people, like you can, be understanding, be that gateway for them, somebody for them to talk to. But at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to change until they change themselves. When you start trying to give them too much, and they can end up like not really changing, just more taking advantage of that, Definitely, man.
Pleasure.
On Instagram too, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Send a message whenever. If you're ever in Florida or wherever in the same place when I'm back in San Antonio.
Yeah, you know where to find us, man. You
For
come
sure.
through, man. We'll always take care of you, man.
South District Barber.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, man.
Hey, have a good one, man.
Your weekend.
Pleasure.